Huge swing by Acuna and a drive to deep left. Looking up is the left fielder. That one is gone. What a way to lead off a ball game. So it's a solo shot on the very first pitch of the ball game. Number 21 for him on the season as the Yankees will grab a 1-0 lead. Next up, the two-way Japanese import Shohei Ohtani. Throw on to first, so a good comeback there as he gets the first out of the inning. Digging in, number 29. He's been productive at the plate in the series with 6 hits coming into this one. So a rather
start the count.
To the at-bat as he misses badly there. It's 0-1. And Dan Dero, the Blue Jays, as they enter play here this afternoon. They come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matt, things haven't gone too well so far in this series, Dero. They're looking to avoid the sweep here in this one.
Yeah, they got to get off in the early innings. It's going to be monumental if they can push a few runs across and give this pitcher a chance to relax. Got to take advantage of that pitch right there. 0-2 breaker hanging over the heart of the plate. Not going to see too many of those today.
Under this one is Grichuk, and there are 2 away now. Stepping up to the plate, David Ortiz. He carries the 8th best average in the American League entering play.
There's no way you could have forecasted this kind of season from this guy. Not to take anything away from him, but I don't think many people in baseball considered him to be one of the league's best hitters for average coming into this year.
And set up behind the dish is Gary Simmons as you see the rest of our umpiring crew
That's
there.
a ball.
Dero, this Gary Simmons, he's the kind of umpire
1 ball,
that
1
pitchers
strike.
really like to throw to.
Yeah, I'm okay with it, though, Dan. You want to go east-west, I'll make the adjustment. It's the north-south.
I got the count. 1 and 2.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2. Hit hard on the ground to second. Reined in. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. But another look. Rowdy Tellez the next to bat. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Hits this one hard the other way, but that finds its way through for a base hit. And this is going to get to the wall now out near the Toronto bullpen. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
Now that's the way you answer. They're down 1-0 already, but he laces the double and puts himself in the scoring position. That'll get the dugout fired up and excited to punch back.
Here's Robbie Grossman. And he'll take a changeup here for strike 1. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here, all you can really say is they've been on one heck of a run.
Matty, this is the best team in baseball right now. I mean, just a double-digit winning streak that, I mean, maybe happens to 2 or 3 teams a year you get this hot. This team is rocking in all facets right now, and they're a fun watch.
So stepping in, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. Fastball catches the black there for a called strike. Tellez, the runner at second with one away. That's lifted the other way out to left. Acuna giving chase, and he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Stepping in for the Jays, Lourdes Gurriel. His past numbers with Steven Strasburg, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. No balls and a strike to count. Ready with the 0-1. Line towards center field. And he will get there to make the running play, and that will end the inning. One left for Toronto. It remains 1-0. In now is Anthony Rendon, and he's looking to turn things around. Ice cold at the plate in recent action. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of that ball and gone up into the second deck. Anthony Rendon connects on a solo shot. Number 25 for him on the year, and this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
Yeah, when he woke up this morning, the last thing he wanted was to be down 2-0 in the second inning. The good news is that both home runs have only been solo shots. But the bad news is he's not fooling anyone right now.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. The windup and the 0-1. Base is empty here with nobody out. And he
the count
raced
is
to
1-2.
high there, 1-2. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Yankees have dominated so far. They've got the opportunity to complete the sweep. Oh, there it goes. In the air to left center, and you can forget about this one. Back-to-back home runs. It's a solo home run here for Mike Trout, and even 30 home runs on the year as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, talk about when you're hot, you're hot. Hits 2 bombs yesterday and another long bomb so far today. When this guy gets hot, he's near impossible to stop. I'm not giving this guy a pitch anywhere close to him.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Left fielder is on the move, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. 9 at-bats for him in the series so far, and he's collected a pair of hits. And there are 2 away now. Now at the plate, Javier Baez. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. Line drive to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. So a 2-out knock, and we'll go a little deeper into the top of the second. They've gotten their hits in deep counts. They've gotten their hits in early counts. This has been a real onslaught.
Yeah, you can look at it one of two ways, Matty. Either they have a ton of
0-1.
respect for the man on the mound, and they are just going to ambush tactics, and it seems to work. Or you can look at
he's
it the
in
other
there.
way. They're just getting lucky.
And the runner back. Runner on first with 2 away. Here's the 0-1. And there he goes towards second. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. And he'll pull this one down a step or two in front of the warning track, and the inning is over. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. We'll go to the bottom half of inning. Here's Randall Grichuk. He's hitless in the first 2 games of the series, 0 for 8.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're
0-1's
only
the
down
count.
by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep
No,
is if they
he's
can
safe.
break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this
No,
day and
that's
age
low.
with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
1-1 the count. Grounded up the first baseline.
No, that's a foul
But
ball.
a foul ball. 1-2 the count now. Smoke toward third. Fielded by Rendon.
Out.
Torres at the bag.
He's
On to
out.
first, and they turn the double play.
Really good pitch from the pitcher right there. Down in the zone, hits on top of it, induces the ground ball double play.
Brandon Drury will bat next. He enters play hitting down in the 240s for the year.
Aye.
And that's in there for strike 1.
That's a pitch he'd like to have back. You're not going to see very many pitches like that from a pitcher of this quality. I'm sure he'd like to have that one back to take a swing at it.
And that's in there, base hit. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
Batting eight, the catcher.
Up next is Danny Jansen. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He'll check in with an average still south of 230. 2 home runs and 15 RBIs. From the belt, the pitch. Fouled away. The 1-2. And he fouls this one off. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. We're back with more on a Sunday afternoon. Top of the third set to get underway, and that'll bring up the dual threat of Shohei Ohtani.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure
0-1.
on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power.
Got
letting
him.
it eat.
Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Francisco Batista. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep.
Count
His
1-0.
last AB certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something.
Hit high and deep out to left field. Grossman's back to the track as he takes it for out number 2.
The first baseman, number 34.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, David Ortiz. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, I understand that, Matty, but this guy's got burner.
Is swung on and driven out to right center field, a ball that's well hit. And he will get there as he had to cover a lot of ground to make that play, and that ends the inning. So the Yanks go.
Welcome back as the Blue Jays look to get their bats going in the 3rd inning. And you can say they've been trying to do that pretty much all year. Entering the day, they ranked near the bottom of the league in batting average, on-base percentage,
0-1's the
and
count.
slugging. So it's clear this is a work in progress. One player told me before the game, it's a difficult thing to go through. We're all competitive guys, and we believe in ourselves, but we're obviously not getting the results we need. Now, one coach told me that despite the numbers being what they are, he's seeing a lot of development happening. So he's optimistic about what the future holds, especially for some of their younger players. Back to you, Matt.
All right, Heidi, thank you. And he'll
He's
step
out.
on first himself for the out. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you can see there, part of a flat-footed tie for the AL lead. Rowdy Tellez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. And he falls behind 0-2. Tellez tends to have more success against right-handed pitching like this than he does against southpaws. Could be a comfort thing. Maybe he just picks up the ball a little better, but that's the book on him at this point. So it's a backwards K on the changeup that time. Rowdy Tellez becomes out number 2 this inning. Strasburg comes set. Here he comes 0-1. Swing, line, drive. That's going to be trouble. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double. Wow, this is a perfect example of a wily veteran doing what needs to be done to deliver for his team.
Yeah, and just watch this swing. Instead of trying to do too much with it and pull it, he stays inside the ball and is able to smack it to the opposite field for a double.
A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2.
Looked like he was cheating a heater right there. A little bit too far out in front. Got him.
There's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A 2-run shot at the bat of Anthony Rizzo, making it an even 250 for his career. And the Blue Jays have cut that lead to 3-2 now.
Ball,
Lourdes
that's out.
Gurriel is at the plate as he looks at ball 1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. And he watches a called strike as this one bears in on him. 1-1.
Hey, I don't blame him for giving up on that curveball. That was a rainbow coming out of the sky. Stole a strike.
Acuna will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Jays strike for a couple as you get another look. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Anthony Rendon.
The last at that, Matty D, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Up and away to start the inning. It's 1-0. Swung on by Rendon, and this is sent to deep left. Left fielder looking up, still ranging back. Gone to lead off the inning. A solo shot here to left, his second of the game, and it'll give the Yankees a 4-2 lead.
batter.
And that'll bring Mike Trout to the dish. Fouled off. Perhaps he can drive another one out of the park just like he did back in the second. Oh, and this at-bat is quickly
0-2
moving
the count.
from bad to worse. It's 0-2 now.
Well, it's been a rough one so far. 4 runs through 3 innings. It's about time to get.
Oh, and he goes the other way, and he drives it out to deep right center field. Grichuk is on the warning track as he hauls it in for a loud out number 1.
Now batting, the second baseman.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. Hit high and deep out to left center field. Center fielder looking up at the track, the wall, and a climbing attempt at the wall, but this ball is gone. These guys are really putting on a show here. That dinger brings the total up to 5 for the game so far. Amazing stuff today, guys.
Yeah, Matty V. How about this, D-Row? If you come to watch offense, you picked the
0-1.
right game to come and see.
5 bombs from one team. Everybody in the lineup. They're making fun right now of the guys who don't have a
No
home
balls,
run.
2 strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. 0-2 count and the pitch. And it's fouled away. 5 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
In today's game, everybody's trying to work off the mound north-south, trying to elevate that heater. He wanted that pitch right there, but I can tell you as an offensive player, I'd rather give you 6 inches off east-west than to have you call that high fastball.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Aaron Judge goes down for out number 2 in the top half. And that brings up Javi Baez. Bouncer to the left side. Throw in time, and the side is retired. A couple of runs on 2 hits, no errors, and no one left aboard. Here's the first pitch to him. Rendell Grichuk.
0-1's the count.
There, so he's down 0-1.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind 0-2. 2-strike pitch from Strasburg.
Ball 1.
Shooting for that low inside corner, but he missed with it. 1-2. On a good curveball, gets him swinging for out number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
Ohtani comes on now and makes the catch in shallow center for out number 2. 2 are gone now in the Blue Jays half of the 4th. And into bat next, it'll be Brandon Drury. A ball and no strikes. And even 1-1 count to Brandon Drury. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-1. A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. Racing back to center fielder. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Well, if you're just joining us, that's the 7th home run hit so far in this game. Really unbelievable stuff.
Dan, they're absolutely not going to cover off the ball. I'm curious to get your take on this. I didn't find it to be the truth. I didn't mind hitting at night. But a lot of guys say they see the ball better during the day.
You know what's funny, D-Row, is I preferred to pitch in night games as opposed to day games. I always thought it was advantage to the hitter, and so far that looks like it's the case in this one right here. They must be seeing the ball really well. Because
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Jay's answer right. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Ronald Acuna. Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Hot shot down the line. The 0-1. Right over the top.
I got the count.
With that
0-2.
Ball, and it's 0-2.
Pitcher's got options here. He looked a little bit out front. Might be able to rush a fastball by him.
Ball.
Down and away. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
I love a well-executed changeup, especially one down in the zone. The only problem throwing it in that situation, you leave that belt high
that's out.
or miss your spot just a hair, and you could have some problems.
Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. Well above the letters with the fastball that time.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
So he ran the fastball by him for the punch out. Ronald Acuna goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Fouled off. The windup and the 0-1.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
And he chased it in the dirt. Jansen has it, and he makes the throw to first. Ohtani is retired, 2 down now. Stepping into the box, Francisco Batista. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. And the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Swing, and there it goes. He got all of this one. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. So it's a solo shot to dead center. 38th home run of the season for him. And it's now 6-3. Now at the plate, David Ortiz, and the starter remains out there despite just allowing the long ball. We thought maybe they'd go and get him, but no indication of that yet.
Yeah, to me, that home run was a sign that he's starting to get a little bit tired out there. It was a good pitch to hit, and it's typically the command that starts slipping when you're fatiguing a little bit. So I can't see him being out there much longer.
Big swing and a miss
No ball,
at the
2
fastball.
strikes.
He's behind in the count 0-2. Hit back toward the mound, and that's through for a hit.
You know, D-Row, I'm not sure if you're one of those superstitious guys, but a 13-game hitting streak seems like a pretty good number for this guy.
Yeah, that's the old baker's dozen right there. We're almost looking at 2 weeks of just sleeping like a baby. I can't be. You're going to hear me reiterate this throughout this streak. I can't tell you, when you're swinging the bat like this, your food tastes better.
Oh, and it eats him up a bit. Throw won't get him.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his 3rd knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
Standing in now, Mike Trout, as the first pitch to him was swung on and missed for strike 1. Bass stands 6-2 and throws from the right side. This is the final year of his current deal, so he'll be a free agent at season's end.
That's a ball.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary
We got 2 balls,
push
1
as he
strike
heads towards free agency again.
The count now at 2-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Line drive. That's a base hit into the right center field gap. They'll cash in here as the run is in to score from third. It's a 7-3 ball game.
With that hard double, you get a glimpse to see why this guy is a legitimate MVP candidate this season. Whenever he gets a chance to produce, he seems like he takes advantage of it. Great example there.
So now to the plate, Labor Torres. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep
into the second deck and gone.
A 3-run shot down the line in left. His second home run of the game, as this is now a 7-run ball game. Jordan Romano gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel to the ball, and this is one of those guys.
0-1.
Javier Baez is in for the third time as he swings and misses at that one. It's 0-1. Now a big fastball, and he's well behind it with the swing.
You could definitely tell this hitter's been guessing at the plate and guessing wrong. But here's where you can't expand the zone. You have to take a deep breath and try and fight yourself back to an even count.
And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon.
He doubled up on the hitter right there. First one, he blew right by him. Second one, timing was on point, and he was able to get a hit.
And here's Ronald Acuna Jr. now. And he's a bit tardy there on the first pitch fastball. It's 0-1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Good
one
hard
ball,
slider
one strike
there, but it runs away. It's a ball and a strike.
Hey, they tried to tie him up on that last pitch, so I like that they went away with this one. The execution didn't work, but I like the idea behind it.
Oh, this ball is hammered out to deep center field. Looking up is the center fielder, and it's gone. So a 3-run blast to deep center here, his second of the game, as this lead got even wider. Jose Alvarado gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys.
Alvarado.
Shohei Ohtani digging in next. As
ball
the first
one,
pitch
no strike.
misses to him, it's ball 1. 8 runs already in this inning. And it's fouled away. Well outside with the curveball for a ball. Now a swing and a fly ball. And it's a foul ball. He's set. Here's the 2-2.
Full count.
It's up to a 3-2 full count now.
Looked like he tried to elevate a fastball on that 2-2 pitch there, but kind of overdid it. With a pitch that high, it's pretty easy to lay off if you're the hitter.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. Takes this the other way to right. Richard is there to make the catch, and mercifully the side is finally retired. Big inning for him, though, as they digging in now. Forrest Wall. He leads off this half inning in what they hope will be a rebuttal to all those runs they just gave up.
Well, Matt, I think mentally they need to get 1 or 2 of these runs back right here. Just getting on the board after getting socked in the mouth by his opposing team can lift the team up a bit. We'll see if they can string something together.
Sliced hard down the left field line. And
We got a ground rule double.
Over the wall
Two
for a
bases.
ground rule double.
Now back.
Digging in, Rowdy Tellez. He's working on a 1-for-2
Ball one.
game so far.
Count. 1-0.
1-0. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. A runner at second, nobody out. Hit out towards second. Torres scoops it up. Throw on to first in time, one away.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Robbie Grossman. He came across to score after doubling in his last at-bat.
0-1.
Strike one to start the at-bat. The 0-1 delivery.
Hey!
Sometimes you can get away with a pitch in that location when you're running it up there that hard, but not consistently. You still have to work the edges of the zone most of the time.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Robbie Grossman becomes out number 2 this inning. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. This year against right-handed pitching, Rizzo hits a little over the 270 mark. 3 runs, 6 hits, and no errors in the game for Toronto. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. Judge looks up.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely...
Now here's a fly ball. Well hit. Right fielder looking up. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches. Randall Grichuk at the plate now. No balls and 1 strike.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. So 2 home. Back now here at Rogers Center, and here's Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Looking at the numbers, they currently had 4 hits coming from at-bats where they were behind in the count. That indicates that these guys are absolutely battling at the plate and making it very difficult for the opposition to get them out.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now the pitch. Fouled away. Here's the 0-2. Got him swinging in the dirt. Up with it, Jansen. And the throw is there to record the first out. Digging in now for the Yankees, David Ortiz. He singled his last time up.
Yeah, Matty, pressure's off right now. He extended his hitting streak that last plate appearance. Now he gets to get back into his zone, work on his craft, and try and drive something in the gap.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Popped him up. Jansen shading to his right. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now. Anthony Rendon will stand in looking for home run number 3 as we take it back to inning number 4. And this was his 2nd home run of the game as he's been dialed in so far in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
Hey, not too often we see this hitter come outside his game plan, outside the zone, but that pitch was just so tempting.
The 0-1 pitch. Fouled off.
It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
This
I got the count.
outside,
1 and 2.
Quite a bit off the plate that time. Just staying alive, putting together a really good at-bat here. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. And it's fouled away. The 1-2. Another one sent foul. 7th pitch of the at-bat coming up. No offer
I got the
at
count.
curve
2-2.
that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
This is exactly the reason why this guy has been so successful and has played this game so long, scrambling pitch after pitch, making this guy work out on the mound.
The 2-2.
Count's full.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count. And he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
Now the 3-2 pitch. This is indeed a battle. The 11th pitch coming up. Fouled away. That's popped up. Drury over to his left. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll bring in the second baseman, Kevin Biggio.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going, and the last thing you want to do is fall behind when you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
And that'll get down out there near the wall. And he will pull into second with a leadoff double.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could be a run to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Behind 0-2 now. From the stretch. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Acuna's there for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Digging in to try it again, Danny Jansen. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. 0-1 the count. And he fouls this one off. The 0-2 delivery. Line towards center field. And that's in there. Base hit. And they won't risk it at third, so they're at the corners now with only one away.
Center fielder.
Boy, there's a bullet base hit right there, but you have to hold there, D-Row, to make sure that gets down and isn't caught for a line drive double play.
Yeah, you have to play the game right there and respect the infield and respect the line drive. I know
he beat it.
Will get in to score, and it's a run batted in on the sacrifice fly.
That was a good controlled swing out of him there. And that's exactly what he was hoping to do. Get it into the outfield and pick up the RBI.
Coming forward now, the Toronto designated hitter, Rowdy Tellez. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that'll get down for a base hit. So now they'll have 2 men in scoring position following the 2-out double.
You'd think they'd stop pitching to this guy by now. He's been torching them all weekend, and he stays hot here with another extra base hit. They'll be happy when this series is over, so they don't have to deal with this dude anymore.
Aroldis Chapman will slide in now and try to work out of this. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Stepping in now, Robbie Grossman. No balls and a strike to count. Fastball is quickly in the hole, 0-2.
Well, you could see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
Chapman's ready. 0-2 pitch on its way. This is line to left. That's in there. Base hit. The runner from third comes across to score as they try and chip away at the deficit.
Boy, he had to be sitting on a fastball, Nero, right there, because he pulls this one and gets the barrel to it to drive that runner in from third.
And you can tell he was sitting all over it. You don't get to a fastball like that without knowing it's coming. Nice piece of hitting.
In there, strike two.
Sometimes guys get a little less aggressive pitching with a couple runners on base, but not here. That was two good fastballs to take control of the bat and get the count to 0-2.
0-2 count, and the pitch. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors in a couple. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Trout. He'll lead things off against the same reliever that finished off the last inning.
Well, you don't see in this day too many relievers going multiple innings, but guys have to earn that trust from their managers. We'll see how he handles it here.
And he gripped
I got a
that
ball,
one a bit
one
too
strike.
tightly as it broke down and just about got him. Fouled off. And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it
0-1's
out
the
front,
count.
there's nothing much you can do with that.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And it's fouled away. Lifted down the line in left. And that will end up a foul ball. The next 0-2. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Grossman is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's big Aaron Judge.
Judge.
From the stretch.
1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Wall is going to have room out there as he puts this away. Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring forth the slugging shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel. And this pitch is
0-1.
right down the middle, strike one. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Judge looks up. And this one is gone, a home run. Solo shot to right center. His second home run of the game as they've cut this deficit down to 4.
Who says hitting isn't contagious? These guys have been feeding off each other all game, and 5 home runs is the result. I'll tell you, you might see some scuffles in the on-deck circle between guys fighting to get to the plate.
The right fielder, number 15, Randall Grichuk.
Into the box, Rendell Grichuk.
Hey!
Looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Into the corner and slicing foul. No outs, nobody on. Now Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning. Didn't mess around much in that at-bat.
No, that was pretty impressive, Matt. I really like a pitcher that trusts and works off his fastball. Right there, he decided he didn't need to use anything else. 3 straight heaters and go grab some bench.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side.
Out.
Throw on to first will get him. Score at 5-3 on the putout, though it looked more like a 6-3 ground ball. Nevertheless, there are 2 away now. Brendan Drury's at the plate now as he looks at strike 1.
Ooh, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
Behind 0-2 now. Fouled away.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Nope.
Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2.
The count is 1-2.
Those were a couple of close pitches right there in the inner part of the zone. Hitters will tell you, pitches in that location are tough to do anything with.
Chapman sets. Here's the 1-2. Breaking ball that time that misses out of the zone.
When a pitcher's close to working through a quick inning, that's when you really need to grind out some at-bats. He's done a good job of that, and that's really big when you're hitting towards the bottom of the order.
On the 8th pitch of the at-bat is the one that finally does it as he wears him down and the inning is over. So 1 run on 1 hit, which was the home run, no errors, and no one left. 8th inning coming up. The Yankees lead this one 13-9. David Robertson has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th. Digging in, Javier Baez.
Robertson.
First pitch on its way. Tried to bunt his way on base here, but this will roll foul. Trying to bunt his way aboard, but this will get fouled. Looking to put him away. Here's the 0-2. Breaking ball swung on in the dirt. Up with it, Jansen. Throw down to first, 1 away. So the lineup flips over and digging in, Ronald Acuna. He's gone deep twice in the game, making him 2 for 4.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in one game. His last at-bat is second home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little bit more carefully in this AB.
The 0-1 pitch. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider. Loud contact there, but it's well foul.
He was looking for a swing and a miss breaker right there, but left that one in the zone that got fouled off.
And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Now batting, Shohei Ohtani, 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Now Ohtani with a swing and a deep drive to right. And it's gone as they add still another. A solo home run there for Shohei Ohtani. Number 17 for him on the season, as this is now a 5-run cushion.
The batter, the catcher, Francisco Batista.
At the plate, Francisco Batista, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's set. Here's the 0-1. This is on the ground over to first. Rizzo is there.
Got him.
He'll step on the bag himself, and Bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to hit is the catcher, Danny Jansen. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. As mentioned early in the broadcast, this series finale had the potential to result in a series sweep. And at this point in the game, it's looking rather promising.
Hey, Matty V, Yogi Berra had a great saying, it ain't over till it's over. Well, this one's just about over with the team playing as well as they are and leading by as much as they are. This one is pretty much in the books.
Now batting.
At the plate, Forrest Wall. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through. First pitch coming. Here it is.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
Comes set and the 0-1.
Hey!
Now a late bunt attempt here,
No
but he
balls,
misses
2 strikes.
strike 2. And it certainly would be a big morale boost to a team if they're able to complete a sweep like this one on the road in hostile territory.
They might even change their nickname for this team to the Road Warriors. A sweep is looking pretty good as they're leading this one again late in the ballgame.
Ready once again, Rowdy Tellez. 2 away here in the 8th, and time's running out on him, Danny.
Yeah, they don't have a lot of outs left to work with, so it's time for someone to make something happen if they're going to get back into this thing.
Chapman's ready. 0-1 on its way. And he turns on this one and yanks it foul and back out of play.
I think for every player, for every former player, that swing right there is the reason we need to.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Blue Jays go down in order. Ryan Dull enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. First pitch on its way. And he fouls this one off. Dull, 30 years of age. He was taken in the very late rounds during the first-year player draft of 2012.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
To grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. He jumps on this one. It's high and deep to center. Out of here to the deepest part of the yard. So it's a solo shot to dead center, number 33 on the year, as it's now a 6-run ball game.
Now batting. The third baseman.
And digging in next will be Anthony Rendon. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. The 0-1 pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
Hey, this guy's so aggressive, I don't think this pitch is anywhere near the zone.
Fouled off.
Great job of running that fastball in on his hands right there with 2 strikes. Even though the batter's able to foul that one off, he's set up for almost anything in this pitcher's arsenal.
Bases are empty here, nobody out. And a changeup swung on and missed for the first out.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Mike Trout. He's homered and doubled in 4 trips, so he's definitely been a factor. Good downward action there.
0-1.
Oh, and he's got him in the palm of
0-2.
his hand now. It's 0-2.
Man, this guy's been locked in all game long. I don't know where that ugly swing just came from.
Pitch is popped up. Gurriel takes charge, and he's got it. 2 down. Next for New York, Gleyber Torres. He went deep back in the 5th. First pitch of the at-bat. To third. Drury fields it cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. So it's 1 run on 1 base. Mariano Rivera, a 6'2" right-hander, jogs in to take over on the mound. Robbie Grossman will be the first one to greet him here, as he'll be forced to turn around and hit from the left side now. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Ready with the 0-1.
Hey!
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Nope, that's a ball.
Oh, a tough pitch to lay off that time, but he got away with it. 1-2.
Don't be shocked if he doesn't go right back to that same pitch. You could tell he jelly-legged him at the plate a little bit. Froze him, but just missed the zone.
Another 1-2 delivery. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away. Anthony Rizzo stands in now. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. And a good effort on the dive that time, but this will get by him for a base hit.
The batter, number 13, shortstop, Lourdes Gurriel.
Into the box now, Lourdes Gurriel. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Acuna going back. On the warning track, he makes the catch. So striding in, Rendell Grichuk, struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0-for-4 ball game right here. And it's fouled away. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Final strike for the Blue Jays.
1 ball,
Went for the
2
knockout
strikes.
pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. And he gets the punch out as the Yankees sweep the series and continue to set the pace in the division.
Well, I know you don't want to jinx it by talking about it, but this streak now, it's up to 11 games. When you're playing this well, you think the good times are going to last forever. But in baseball, trust me, this game has a way of humbling you.